Hunters, today my eyes are just on the Fed interest rate decision. 3.7% forecast for this decision, the same as the previous decision. Okay, so analysts are expecting nothing to change. However, we've seen some nice movement in inflation, where we've seen a fall of inflation to about 2.7% from 3%. And I think the Fed might need to lower interest rates to help the job market, which isn't as strong as it looks. Overall, I think the market's looking quite strong. It's fairly well positioned for this move. We saw big moves in some sectors that I mentioned in the previous video: cybersecurity, robotics, and energy moved extremely well yesterday. We're going to cover those a little bit, but I want to focus mainly on semiconductors and the QQQ. So the NASDAQ 100 tech stocks are showing signs of breakout and potentially taking us to an all-time high on the NASDAQ. S&P 500 performed also quite well, but not as well as the NASDAQ. The Russell is consolidated, in my opinion, waiting on that decision today. So I'm being quite patient with my smaller cap plays. And my big winner from yesterday, two big winners actually from yesterday, were RR, which is Rich Tech Robotics, and we also had Wolf, WULF, performing really well for me yesterday. 44% on Rich Tech just yesterday, and 11% on Wolf. So really good movements there. And again, like I mentioned yesterday, I'm waiting for cybersecurity to move to the other side and show some momentum. I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at right now. Let's look at the S&P 500. Right, so let's look at QQQ. We've had a nice break out here. A nice also support a few times around this level. The breakout is showing strength now in tech stocks, large caps as well. Nvidia, Amazon, Apple, all of these big names have been performing really well, and we've started to rotate in my community into some of these larger caps. I ended up buying Nvidia and a few other plays in the last few days. Volatility is also crucial today, monitoring volatility, where we're going to go, how the market's going to move. So I'm going to look at that really quickly here. So volatility is a big issue today. I think we will get some movement in risk on assets prior to that. So Bitcoin right now is moving. We're going to get some movement in various asset classes and sectors as well. Overall, I think it's a day where I'm not going to make rash decisions. I'm going to wait out. There aren't many setups anyway for me right now. There's no need to make major changes to my portfolio, which is doing quite well at the moment. When I have most of my positions in profit. And the main thing I should do is manage within the volatility and then look to add once we know what the decision is. Everything is going to be clearer and the setups are going to be nicer and clearer here. That's it for me today. If you guys want more analysis on the macros, but also on the key markets I monitor, which are stocks, cryptos, metals, commodities, currencies, all of the key markets, go and join the Discord group. And I also provide you guys with my watch list every single day in stocks and crypto when the setups are there for my strategy for just £15 a month. Join the Novice Hunters community. The link is below in the bio of this video, the description of this video. And I'll see you there.